go.
It's early in the show. We haven't even gotten that.
Yeah,
we might get a
yeah.
bunch.
Yeah, you might.
Too early to tell. I got something in my eye. I was getting really like into it there for a minute, and then something got into my eye. So
Try it again. Oh,
some debris.
some debris.
Some rock.
Are you gonna welcome to the show?
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Real Talk Real Estate time.
We're doing it again. We're back.
It's time.
And we're back.
Yeah.
It's time to talk about it. Real talk, real estate, other stuff, favorite things, not so favorite things.
Yeah.
Skunks, hard work. What else? Lots to talk about.
Everyone misses
old.
the pre-production party. They miss all the fun stuff that what we're laughing about before we come on.
Oh yeah.
And it's
always.
Don't
Don't worry, that one kind of bled into the intro.
It did bleed into the intro. Yeah. Sorry guys.
You'll be
Sorry.
fine. Yeah,
Inside
that's all good.
joke. You guys don't know about.
Yeah. You'll maybe we'll talk about it, maybe not. So
Yeah.
I heard that
We're talking about the skunk.
Yeah. What happened with the skunk this week, Chris?
Oh, are we
Yeah,
just
come on,
we're
let's
gonna
Just
do
go
that?
right into it.
Really?
Yeah. First,
let's
I think we have a lot
Let's
more
clear
to
the
go.
air.
Let's clear the air. First, before we do that,
Yeah.
let's talk about our favorite things right now. Any favorite things that you have going on in your life? We haven't talked about favorite things in a while. What is your favorite thing right now? Is it a wheelbarrow?
Well, I will tell you that
A shovel.
A shovel?
that when
Maybe some mulch?
in addition to
Where do you buy the good mulch?
in addition to an old ass TV and some other junk that I kind of inherited when we bought the house, like people, because there's an alleyway, I think that people were like, oh, the house is for sale.
Let's just put
So
the
let's
TV
put this tube TV in there. Anyway, there is this really old metal, and it's not like a traditional wheelbarrow in any sense. I've never seen one like it. It has two wheels on it. It's kind of geometrically shaped like a trapezoid kind of, or I don't know. It's
a trap wheelbarrow?
But the thing, it's like my best friend.
It's a gangster.
I'm not
The
even,
wheelbarrow is
like
a
a beast.
gangster. It's a beast mode
It's
gangster.
well, it does have a lot of things going for it. It doesn't have it has hard rubber tires, because it's old. It's like it's almost like it's like a radio flyer or something, like a wagon. You know what I mean?
So would you say
But it's green. It's not red. Okay,
the wheelbarrow is your favorite thing right now?
the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
I will say that pound for pound, literally pound for pound, that wheelbarrow has done.
It's put in some work.
It
this
has
week.
literally, that wheelbarrow has it's worth
Give
its
some context.
weight
So
in gold.
What happened this week that we're talking about? It's springtime.
Are you going to go through
You're
the
like,
whole
hey,
thing? Are you gonna
I'm gonna yeah. Come on, tell us.
Well, okay, so the weather's
jumping in
nice.
with the wheelbarrow and
People
I know.
wanna
I guess let's give you some context.
Yeah,
here,
we got in
people.
a shit show
Yeah.
fight.
Um,
Let's start there.
still kind of going.
We're
though.
still kinda
I'm not
fighting.
even gonna lie. Like it's not.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you could
We're-
feel that
We're gonna work
the
on couples
tension in the
therapy.
room here,
Yeah,
it's,
we're sitting
Yeah.
in the same room
I know.
together, so that's a good thing.
but that's for you. It's because we love you.
Couple therapy.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that today.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
Part 2.
So Chris, when he's doing his thing and we're fighting, he decides to take on a project.
Anyway, so
yeah.
springtime, lots of stuff.
It's been nice out.
Lots of stuff kind of in the yard,
Oh, yeah.
at least for us. I'm sure everybody's kind of you get the nice weather.
Yard work. You got to get
You got
caught
yard
up.
work going, and I could
Yeah.
see underneath this makeshift shed that I had always. There was a makeshift shed here that worked fine, I'm sure, but it was connected to the fence. Kind of a nightmare. It had a floor. The shed had a floor. It wasn't like a real shed with like walls, so it's kind of like a loaf shed. So partially exposed to the elements. There's a floor in there, and there was an issue with drainage for one, so water was definitely going underneath this structure. But I could also see that there was evidence of an animal out there, and that's what really put the fire under me. That I was tired of,
A little kitty cat.
seeing the poop. I thought it was a raccoon. That's what I thought it was. Thought it was a raccoon.
Could have been could have been squirrels. Could have been squirrels.
Nope.
No, we definitely have squirrels in this
It
neighborhood.
wasn't a porcupine either. I mean, that would have been fun.
Nope, not a porcupine.
But
Nope.
my gosh, I should have put pictures in on the turkeys. There's wild turkeys running around my neighborhood, And my neighbor is like a hunter, and he's like, next time that turkey's outside, I need you to tell me. And I was like, what are you going to do?
Hunter.
He's a bow hunter. I'm like, are you going to go out with your freaking, what is it, the guy from Hawkeye?
The answer is we're going to be having turkey a la
We're
king.
going to have turkey pretty soon because he's going to kill this turkey. I guess he was like outside the other day when I caught it in our yard because I was like, neighbor, the turkey's coming your way. It's coming your way. And I was like, get outside. And then he like had all the windows open in his house and had his like turkey call thing. Like he was trying to call the turkey back. And all the neighbors are like, why are all your windows open? It's freaking 40 degrees outside. It was so funny. But there's apparently like wild turkeys in our yard. That, however, is not the animal that was living in our shed.
No.
Yeah, and
That is not the animal.
And he was just gonna he was just playing. He wasn't really gonna put an arrow in a turkey. Just saying. That wasn't gonna happen.
Wink.
So. Yeah, so.
That would never ever
He was just
happen.
target practicing.
Nope,
you know,
not doing it.
There was definitely not gonna.
We're not doing.
Yeah.
We can't claim what anybody does.
Yeah.
I'm just
their free
saying,
time.
yeah.
And
I
I don't
already
think
know.
he has a bow
All right.
yet. I think he wants one.
Yeah.
And I think you have to have a
Did he
license
try
to do that.
Did he try to capture whatever this animal was that was in your shed?
No,
So okay.
he was working that
back
night.
to that. The raccoon,
Oh,
whatever
okay.
animal. All right, so
That was not. That was not. Yeah.
so this was a process, okay? Like I had to I don't have a shed, or I didn't have
You
a shed.
did. You went and I'm at Ariah's school, and I was like, I don't even know where Chris is. And then, because he's off fighting and we're off in La La Land, and I was off at Ariah's school, and all of a sudden I get a Costco notification because I have notifications on all the charges on my credit card. I was like, looks like I just spent $900 at Costco.
Well, let's talk about that too. So
And I was like, I hope he got a Traeger,
So
but he
this-
got a shed.
this,
It was actually a good thing.
yeah,
Close.
so
It was
the
close,
shed
almost.
thing, in addition to the animal living under it, whatever, I also had loaded it up with stuff because I don't have a shed. So I had loaded it up with all my outdoor stuff. My old house had a shed. This house has no shed. We, stuff ended up in there.
Lawnmower, chainsaws,
Yeah,
wheelbarrows.
it was loaded.
Yeah,
And I had
I
nowhere
mean-
to put this stuff. So I had to buy a shed. And when you're purchasing a shed, there's like, the $20,000 option for Tough Shed to come make you one. There's a kit that I probably could have built, for around $1,500 or something like that. That's a wood shed. That's probably the next best deal at Home Depot. I still think you have to get that delivered, or at least I would have had to rent a trailer to get it home. But this shed, I got like a smaller Lifetime resin shed. Okay. So this is like it's like a plastic shed.
Good deal, though. I mean, it's a good-looking shed.
But I put it was two big-ass boxes. I put two boxes in my Tahoe. Didn't have to rent, so two boxes in the Tahoe. The gate wouldn't shut or whatever, so I did have to, ride dirty home. But anyway, I was able to assemble this thing and didn't have to call in any of the big guns. Like it was just, boom, now I got a place to put the stuff. Great. Put the stuff in there. Rip the shed down. As I was getting to the floor part, was finding evidence of that I was right. I found a whole bunch of poop, a lot of poop, lot of nesting stuff, just really gnarly. Not what you want to find, but let me know, yes, that there was an animal that is, that we need to get out of there. Like all the more reason that I'm on the right track, right? So
Come on, you're killing us. What is it? Tell us. What's this magic?
So
what's
anyway,
this magic animal?
I look through I'm getting the last bit of the floor out of there.
Tuesday night. Yeah, this is
I'm ripping
Tuesday
the
night.
last bit of the floor out of there, and it's almost dark. And through the fence, I see something black and white, and I like.
It's not a zebra, guys.
peered right over the
not
fence.
a zebra.
And then
Not a zebra.
arched up like a cat, just like this, with her tail in the air. Boom, was a skunk ready just to spray. She's pointed at my house, like she's like ready just to spray me in the house. And I just slowly backed away.
He came running in. He was
Done
like,
for the night.
He's like, shut it down. Shut it down. Lock it up.
Lock it up. Lock it up.
Yeah.
Roll
So-
the windows up. Shut the windows.
So we dodged a bullet
That's
there.
No, yep, Skunk. We haven't
yeah.
seen him.
Well,
Yeah.
we've eliminated where he lives.
Does a female skunk? Is a female skunk the only one that sprays, or did you just identify that skunk as a female?
Oh,
like-
because I did say she. I
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
how do you know if it was a she or a
They.
he?
Yeah.
They.
It's fine. I can identify that skunk as a she. She was a little beep,
Yeah.
beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
No, she
Take
was
that.
cool 'cause
Take that show on the road.
Yeah, get out of
Yeah.
here.
She didn't spray it.
says-
Skunky.
Yeah, I don't know why I think it's a
Skunky
she.
was
I don't
funky.
know.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, so
would- that
that's
would've
not your
sucked.
favorite thing.
That would've
That's not your
sucked.
favorite thing.
No.
Yeah, it didn't happen. What
I
do you
can imagine
do?
that.
What do you do with the skunk? Like if it sprays you, isn't it like peanut butter water?
I think
or
it's tomato sauce.
tomato sauce. Like what's the
Tomatoes.
magic
Yeah.
So
formula?
you take a
I don't know.
bath in tomato
We'll
sauce.
we'll have to put that in. We'll have to put that in the notes. I
Um,
don't. That's a lot of tomato.
I'm
I mean,
I'm
that's
pretty
just
sure
not-
I would have been sleeping on the trampoline though. I don't think that I would have been able to come in the house.
No, what a well,
Like
that-
I'm
You would've
certain of it. Like she would have.
Yeah.
They're
no, you wouldn't have been coming in and been like, get the
Yeah.
out of here.
You got.
Beep.
You're like, damn it! This fight is going in the wrong direction now.
I know.
He went from in the house to the trampoline. Sleep good, ahoy, mate.
yeah. Yeah. Take that stink on the road.
Yeah. Oh
That's
Well,
my
my
gosh.
karma wasn't that bad apparently.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you didn't get
Yeah.
sprayed.
Well, hey,
you know,
you didn't get
has-
sprayed. Hey, that's half the battle.
Have you ever like smelt a skunk spray? Like when did?
Yeah, just the other day.
Like you smelt it here?
Not just the other day, actually. It was about a month ago at Avery's school.
Oh, okay.
Which
Was
is
it the
pretty
same
close.
skunk? You think?
I don't know. I mean,
Because there's wild turkeys just cruising
but
around.
that's how potent it was. You know, like we live at the other end of the block, so a block
Yeah.
away. You know, this happened, and it smelled like it was like in our yard. You know, so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that time of the year. Like you're seeing like
Mhm.
you see like the squirrels are like they've got all their nests out. You see all the birds with their nests out. I can only imagine what like the skunks and raccoons and all the other fun ones that are on that spectrum of.
Yeah.
We don't want this to be under our shed.
No, he did a great
That's the-
job of getting rid of it. It looks great. I'm sorry he didn't
Yeah.
take the before and after pictures to put on here. He did take like the Ring video footage and make it to like a
I did have.
a fast
Well, and today it's
forward.
probably really good because I was stretching. I was in such pain. I was out there like doing stretches.
He's like doing
in
his
yoga.
videos.
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so he made like a
but
little
he's leaving
fast
out of his
forward
story.
video. Yeah.
Yeah. What he's leaving
So-
out of the story is how many tons of rock did you move? How many was
3,000
it?
It was like 3,500 pounds.
You're like a
3,500 pounds.
you're a total gangster.
Yeah.
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 Nice
And
job.
I don't know how
those
many
back
pounds.
muscles are.
Yeah.
I
He
had
has a hot tub, guys. Don't let him like
the-
fool you.
the
He
mulch
he
that
can,
I got-
He can like.
was more than the rock though. So so I got I don't know about pound.
Would you say
poundage
that we
wise,
put
but
some sweat
cost more.
equity literally into our house this week?
You know what? It's just something that
It's home ownership.
the mulch is
Get used
something
to it.
that you know the
Would gotta do
would
it.
you say we? Would you say
yeah.
we
There's
put
not
it
a lot
in?
of we in
Or-
that. I mean, unless we are buying me a guitar.
Colorado is a 50-50 state, so this shit's half
All right.
mine.
We
Well, cool.
we didn't put a lot. I didn't put any work into your yard. I mowed mine. I threw some fertilizer down, and the
Yeah.
sprinklers were up and running. That's
That
all I
sh-
did.
That,
in
that
my
Oh,
stuff
you-
that,
yeah,
that
you-
hard work that he just did, that's half mine. Either
Hold
way.
on.
I don't
Hey.
care how you chalk it up.
Can you pause? Can you pause, please,
Yeah.
before you're?
Get all.
It's all yours, babe. You can have it all.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's all yours.
You write it down.
You fired yours up, your sprinklers already?
I got them up. I'm up and running.
Oh wow.
I got. Yeah,
It's a little
we'll
early
see how
for
this
us,
weekend goes.
but
Yeah.
we're also 1,000 feet higher, so
Yeah, you're higher than us.
But we're close, but it's not time for that. I'm still watering with the sprinkler. So
Well, what's your
Yeah.
favorite thing out of all that? The new shed, the wheelbarrow. What's your favorite thing?
I really do like the shed. The shed allowed me to have a organized space that's dry. You know that I can stand up in.
What
without
about your-
getting
what
nails
about
in
your
my
ripped-
head.
Your ripped back muscles. Is
Yeah,
that
your Thor
is that
body.
one of your new favorite things?
No,
When
no.
we were
like-
getting ready to do real talk, Chris, or Brian, when I got him off the couch, I was like, "Go put your favorite wife beater on." Oh wait, you've already got that on. Great. Like, and he put a.
I don't think that term is like
Okay, a short sleeve shirt
There
with
you
the
go.
sleeves.
Yeah, it's a tank
ribbed,
top. Tank
ribbed
top.
the
Yeah.
tee.
sleeves
You're not really
ripped off,
supposed to
the
say
ripped
that
the
anymore.
ripped tee.
It
That
doesn't
shirt.
paint me in the best light. We'll just say.
Okay, is that a term we
It
can't
has-
use again? Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It's just like
Is that-
I can't
is that off the
call
books now?
call the skunk Pepe Le Pew. It's too offensive. See, I just offended a group.
Oh, there's a whole
So
group
sorry.
of people right now.
Oh my gosh.
There's
okay.
we can't even go down the road of
if
who we
you've
defend.
made it
So
this
you can't-
far,
he was
if you've
wearing
made
his,
it this far, you're
Yeah.
committed at this point.
you're already
so-
offended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not offended, maybe you should be, maybe not. Call me. Let's talk about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
let's talk about it.
obviously we have some stuff to talk about.
We'll sell the heck out of your house, though. Too.
Yeah, we will sell the heck out of your
Yeah.
house,
Yeah.
skunk or not.
And we won't bring up Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, we won't even bring up Pepe Le Pew.
we say primary
So-
bedroom and everything.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
totally.
like it, all of that.
We're on the up and up.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep, up and up.
always, always.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Never
Oh,
make a
yes.
mistake. Never make a mistake on that one.
Yeah, good
Um,
one. Speaking of selling
all right,
houses, stop. Let's show the two that we sold this week, Chris. This one and this one in our little pictures. Right here, we sold Poplar. Brian's listing. Oh, this is Sarah's property that she sold.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. This is Sarah
Knocked out of the park.
Manalise. Go back to the other one, please. This is Sarah Manalise. She's our investor, house hack, guru, agent galore. She's wonderful. She's on the left, buyers in the middle. Not sure who the gentleman on the right is. Maybe the lender.
He's got a cool shirt though.
He's got a
lender.
really
does.
cool shirt. So Sarah got her buyer $10,000 in concessions. Buyer's super happy, great house. It's a win-win all the way around. And she wasn't scared to buy. She went out and did it. Nice job, Mrs. Buyer, Miss Lindsay. Congratulations. And then Brian sold our listing down in Denver, our little condo for our sellers. This was on Poplar. Really great work on this one, Brian. This one was kind of this one you had some hurdles to go through. There are hurdles sometimes in listing houses. And do we ever have a prediction? Can we ever anticipate what happens next in a transaction if things kind of go sideways? Because there are some things that go sideways in a transaction, either on the buyer side or the seller side, and we have to pivot pretty quickly sometimes. So that I would say this one was one of them.
Yeah. When they got me involved, they'd already were working with another broker, where they're talking to another broker, and then they'd already hired another company to do the work, and they ended up, losing roughly, let's say $8,000 just for change. They lost $8,000 on that with that contractor, and we got
doing like some upgrades, doing some upgrades on the
G quality.
property. Wow. Well,
Yeah,
way
they were
to
trying
go,
do
Gustavo.
upgrades. Yeah, he tore out all the floors, all the other stuff. We got it permitted. We got all the stuff that was supposed to be done, and he knocked it out of the park. He turned that thing around in 3 weeks. So
That's pretty good. He's pretty on
and
it.
got it back
Mr.
on the market.
What is it? G Quality. What is the name of his company?
G quality.
Let's give him
Yeah,
a shout out
G-Quality.
because
Yeah.
last
Totally,
time I talked to Gustavo, so I hope he still watches us. Last time I talked to Gustavo on the phone was maybe in November for a client that wanted to get some quotes on a window or something that I can't remember exactly, but he was really complimentary of our show. He said he gets a lot out of it. And I was like, why don't you come on? We could always use like a contractor to
totally.
talk to and like get your perspective. And he was like, no, I'm too shy. And I was like, whatever, you're talking to me right now.
Yeah.
You're not too
No, let's
shy.
get
He's definitely not shy.
Like he's definitely not
He's
shy.
definitely not shy.
So Gustavo, we want to talk about stuff with you, dude.
It's just like you're rapping with us
Yeah.
at the house, man.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
difference.
we can
Yeah.
even like have a coffee, a cold brew.
He's
Maybe
one
we'll
of my
have
favorite people.
maybe we'll have
Well,
one of
in
these.
You could like
conversations.
Instacart him
Yeah.
Yeah,
coffee.
maybe we'll have one of
A
these.
slurp shot.
Oh yeah,
It's a slurp shot.
slurp shots.
Slurp.
I wish
Yeah,
I
we
had
gotta give
a
we gotta-
sound effect for slurp, as gross as that would be.
Can you make something
Yeah.
happen for slurp?
There it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
So-
don't ever
so
do
we
that
gotta-
again. Don't
we
ever do that
gotta
again.
give a shout out. So we gotta give a shout out. So I was in Vegas this last week, and
I'll go back
our-
to the picture here. Yep, go
okay,
ahead.
so
This is Vegas.
our friend Stephen Hauk is one of the owners of Slurp Shots.
Slurp. Do it
And,
again, Chris.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
go-
not gonna do it on camera.
You yelled at him. So
Imagine the weird
I saw
things I have to do that.
Yeah. So
Back to Hulk.
So we're in Vegas, and they have like in Vegas it's like New Orleans, right? You can get like your to-go shots, you can get your to-go beers, all that stuff, and they have this 5-pack, right, of the shots.
What
And
is
I took a
slurp?
picture
Let's
of it and
talk
sent
about
it.
what it is before you go into the shots, because it's a
yeah,
Jello
so people don't know
shot.
what it is.
It's a Jello
so it's
shot with vodka
a
in it, right?
vegetarian based. Yeah, it's a vegetarian.
So it's vegan.
Yeah, vegan based.
No, it's
Vegan.
not.
Yeah.
It is
No,
vegan.
it's
Yes,
not.
It is
is.
totally, yeah,
Yes, it
100%.
It
yeah,
says
he is.
gelatin shot. It doesn't say vegan. It
is
says
vegan.
vodka.
We've
is-
already
it
talked
is-
about it, Shannon. We already know.
Yeah,
I need.
No.
100%.
Let's get
Carrie-
Hauk on here too. We're gonna have to. I need some proof.
Carrie is a user of those, and she enjoys them, and she can tell you they're vegetarian. And anyway, I sent him a
Carrie
picture. I'm like,
partakes in the slurp shots.
oh, she loves those things. Yeah, it's Jello shots. Are you joking?
Well, maybe
That's
for your
like-
50th birthday party, we need to have Hauk sponsor. Like we could put like
Yeah.
slurp signs everywhere.
Let's have
Like,
let's
let's
have Hulk, sponsor my 50th.
Yeah.
Not drinking.
Yeah.
I'll get like
There's
Slurp
so many
t-shirts from
things
you. I'll be
wrong
like,
with this on
Yeah.
so many levels.
Why?
I think you guys
Yeah.
have well, you
We've
Shannon,
digressed.
I don't
Yeah.
think that means what you think it means.
I already told Brian I'm
So we'll
gonna
get-
get like Taylor Swift shirt like with lyrics made.
Oh, yeah.
That says I'm
Yeah.
the problem, it's me, or you need to calm down, you're being too loud. Everybody that
Yeah.
goes to the party has to wear like a Taylor Swift lyric T-shirt to his 50th birthday party. He has no say in what we do to him for
I
his
will not-
party.
Yeah,
I will not be wearing a Taylor Swift lyric shirt.
Thank you, Chris.
Period.
Yeah, I didn't
So-
know. So when
Period.
they told me that was the song, I didn't know that was Taylor Swift. Anyway,
It's a hard.
so
that's a hard no.
I send Steven this picture. I'm like, dude, you hit the big time now. And he was, he texted back. He's like, where are you at? Where are you at? And so I told him we're at Planet Hollywood. They got some to-go shots ready to go. He was super excited. So
How much
I
was
tried to
that
take shots from him.
5-pack of shots to go? The 5-pack of slurp shots at the Planet Hollywood bar
think
you
it
were
was-
at.
I think it was $10. It's on the thing. I don't.
I
where's
thought
that
it
picture
said
at?
12.
What's it?
Let me look.
But,
Let me
it
go
could've-
back to it.
It could have.
No, 5 for 10.
3 each or 5 for 10.
5.
So did Carrie get
Yeah.
like a couple of those bad boys for the road?
No, Carrie got 2 giant roadies for the road. She had like 2
Oh, she got the
giant Coors
can.
Lights for the road.
She got the canned beer
Yeah.
for $5
Yeah.
instead of the 22-ounce glass of beer. They want your ass. Excuse
Yeah.
me, pardon my French for
20
all those sensitive sailor people.
20 $20. $20 for a big beer.
I think
the
that the
restaurant
slurp
or
would
a
have got you
to-go
there
one
pound
for
for
$5.
pound a little bit easier. Five.
Yeah.
Because seriously, if you think about it, I mean, well, a big one is probably 2 beers, real close. Because a big one's 2
Yeah.
beers, so that's like 2 shots. So it would have been about
Yeah.
Carrie got about 4 shots, but a whole
Yeah,
lot
don't
of
worry,
beer.
Carrie-
And then if she would have
Yeah.
she could have got like 5, got the feeling,
Yeah.
Got the feeling?
And the Gorillas. That's,
and throw it,
That's what we
throw
went
it
for.
in your purse. Just
Yeah,
whoop,
just throw it in your
Yeah.
purse.
whoop. Don't need to be
Yeah.
frozen or
At the-
in the fridge. It's just
we-
whoop, just.
Don't worry. At the Gorillas, you can. Gorillas had the same to-go packaging for everything too. They were like $5, $5.
Did you guys get
like, the
some
only place in the world.
shirts? Did
Oh, I
you get-
think you can get just about whatever you want there in Las Vegas.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really a merch guy.
You didn't get any merch?
No. Carrie's a
Why?
merch.
Did she
Carrie
get a
loves merch,
shirt?
but we already saw. No, we already saw him. We saw him in Denver.
We
just went
saw
there to go
John
have fun
Denver.
and-
Okay, speaking of,
John Denver?
We saw Jen Denver in Denver. We
John-
saw John
John
Mayer.
Mayer.
John Mayer.
That's our picture, by the way. That's
my
where
picture.
we were at.
That's where yes, my seats were really good that day for
Yeah.
my John Denver.
Boom.
My John Mayer, sorry,
John Mayer in
John Mayer
Denver.
Solar.
No, it was. We were so close that I was very annoyingly pointing out every nuance to every guitar that I knew on there, and also telling her exactly, that he's playing a Dumble Overdrive special right there.
How much
along
is
with
the
a
Dumble
Fender-
Overdrive special amp?
That's a $250,000 amp.
$250,000 amp he carries around on the road
He
with
tours
him.
with.
He tours with. John Mayer is the frickin' man, and it was so incredible.
Mm-hmm.
That show was so incredible.
$250,000 amp.
Yep, 250. And how many of them are made in the world? Because
Well,
there were so many that's why they're
it's-
so rare.
They're made by one guy named Alexander
Dumble.
Howard Dumble, and he was he started modding Fender amps in the 80s, and some of those can go for 60 to 100 grand if he modded it. So you can get a vintage amp that he's gone through or whatever, and even more in Nashville, at like RCA Studios, they have one there. Only the best of the best can even like afford these amps. And John Mayer, I think he owns a few of them actually.
He was incredible. We haven't seen him
it was
live in
was
a
like
few
a master
years,
class
of guitars.
of
Oh my God, he was
everything.
so freaking good.
And
the ball arena is so huge, and it was felt so intimate.
Yeah.
The way he can just carry the whole arena
by himself. Oh my gosh,
was just outstanding. Martin Guitars was a sponsor. So
how much was your John Mayer solo T-shirt with Martin Guitars on it?
I don't know. I'm sure it was
$55 or something. Chris was like, "Do you want something?"
It's my favorite shirt.
Like, nope,
I'm surprised
good.
I'm not wearing it right now.
Yeah, it's a sweet shirt. It looks really good on him, and it's awesome.
But I didn't think it was
so
cheesy.
Speaking of merch, that's the merch that he got there. But I
think I got a $50 Chicago dog, if that makes you feel any worse. So.
I don't think it was your Chicago dog was like 15.
Okay.
That's like the little boy at school this week. Yeah, that's like the little boy at school this week that said that he rode his bike 50 miles to school, and I was
he did go 16 though. He said 60, but he did go 16.
Yeah.
Yes,
so the poor kid.
Wow.
I saw a lot of stuff at school this week at the preschool.
And he's the same age as Araya.
And
like,
he
I'm
rode
sorry,
his bike
Araya would
60
not be
miles.
going
He
16
rode in.
miles,
He
dude.
rode in from Denver to go to school, and then he threw up. And then his parents had to come get him and take him
That
home.
did happen.
And I was like, it was so sad. I was like, this little boy just like crashed and burned in the classroom. And I was like, well, no wonder he freaking drove in on his bike from Denver today. Like, no wonder. Poor guy. So don't do that. Make your staying hydrated and drinking water, and don't make your child.
So we saw Mayor. Yeah. That was awesome. Tell us about this.
Okay, so this is my favorite thing right now.
Tell us what we're seeing.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful.
That is okay. So we're watching the news on Wednesday morning, and all of a sudden on the news they're talking about this Himalayan rock cave at a newer spa here in town. Luna Day Spa, Float Spa, whatever. And anybody that knows me knows that I love my rocks and that we have Himalayan rock lamps in our house, and it just provides the best energy. There's one in the room.
If you move your head, you have to move your head. See, look, there it is.
There it is. It just brings a really
But this
peaceful,
is a whole room.
It's a whole room that is infused with salt that is supposed to be really good for your allergies or if
and
you have
I can attest
COPD.
that ever since I put that in this room, okay, I have those in other rooms in the house or whatever, but when I put it in this room specifically, I can tell a difference in the energy and the feel, and
it puts some sort of ions into the air, and the whole room.
I'm a believer.
It seats 8 people, and I am not sleeping. I am on fire this week. I'm like all kinds of emotional. I get to this room, and I never shut down, wind down, stop, whatever. It's a 45-minute session. I sat in the chair, and all of a sudden, I felt like a magnet was pulling my body down to the earth, and it was so grounding. The floor was salt instead of like sand. I want a Himalayan rock cave in my house. Like, that's how cool it was. And then they infuse the air with salt, so it's supposed to be really good for like depression.
Is the ceiling, what we're looking at
It felt like the ceiling was pumping. It was so freaking cool. It's good for anxiety, depression, any sort of like allergies that you have or breathing issues. And it was pretty reasonable. It was $30 for a 45-minute session. You can get a 5-pack and get a monthly membership or subscription, kind of like Amazon, and it's $120 or something. You can go 5 times. It would be so incredible for my girls just to go in there and like decompress and wind down, because it took my body and my soul and my mind and whatever and just like mellowed me out for however long. I am so hooked, and I'll definitely be back. And all because Fox 21 News was like talking about it. And then on top of that, I knew one of the owners because she was at the Women's Council of Realtors event that I went to a few weeks ago. I was like, how do I know you? And she's like on the board or the president or whatever, the Women's Council of Realtors. And I didn't realize it until I sat in that chair, and I had a light bulb come on. I was like, oh, that's where I knew her from. And then it like kicked my ass down. down to the ground. I was like, and I'm done. But it was so stinking cool.
So is Chris gonna build one now in the shed?
No, but I would totally build one in the house. I don't know
Shannon
how.
will find a closet that will be
I don't
just
even
fine.
know how they
Under
did
the
that.
stairs, you know.
Brian, it was so
Yeah.
cool. And then
I want to try that. I want to try it.
you can rent the whole place out. So you can get like an 8-person chair. We could go in there with 8 people. You can rent the spa and do floats. And I did an ion foot cleanse as well, which I can't even talk about how disturbing that shit was. Pardon my French. But, you know, the toxins that like came out of my feet or acclimated or activated the chakra sensors or whatever and tells you what is going on in your body to like flush your stuff out.
When they were on the news,
insane.
they had the girl there lay down, and they had these bowls like around her. In
They
the
do like
room.
that sound therapy
And
stuff.
it was so interesting, especially, you know, I'm very in tune with sound. It was interesting when they got to certain notes, when they would hit this bowl, and it was like a strength one or whatever, and she could feel it like in her back. And I just thought that was so interesting how, you know, the tone of this, you would be able to identify something like that, just through sound, you know. And
it was cool.
I totally want to do
Like
it.
that's,
I think, yeah,
that's I'm totally down with anything that's like body, like cleansing, like workout, get rid of bad energy. I love all that. Like I'm down with all that stuff.
then hop in your little Subi, put on your flip
Hop
flops,
in the boo.
hop in the boo, get your water bottle, get your Nalgene water bottle, get your Birkenstocks
Yeah.
on, and you know,
Yeah, got 2
bring
of
it
those.
on down. Bring it on down. I'll hook it up.
Get my
I know
Birkenstocks.
people.
Heard.
I got a hookup down there. I just like go online and get
your
on my
Jesus
portal.
sandals.
I got on my portal. I can book us some
I got my
floats.
Jesus sandals.
Yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
that's PC
Yeah,
right
we'll be
now.
good.
I mean, I thought we're not supposed to talk
What?
about certain things on the show.
Oh, was
We can't
that
talk about Jesus sandals.
what, Jesus sandals?
Come on, we
I
live in
mean,
Colorado. Everyone has like, I mean, probably everyone but me has a pair of.
Yeah, you don't have Birkenstocks. We all live in our
No, no.
Birkenstocks. I know you have
Yeah,
the
Carrie,
what are the
Carrie
other
and
ones?
the kids have.
Tevas.
Do you have the Tevas? Are you rocking the Tevas?
No, I have like Vans.
Tevas are
and
Colorado,
Brooks.
man. I
You're
mean,
you're wearing your Vans or your Chucks.
Yeah, I'm typically wearing Vans. Yeah.
All right,
so,
we gotta wrap it. But before we do, I want you to sing the song, Chris. Go for it.
what?
But what? Okay, roses are red. April. Okay,
This isn't song lyrics.
it
though.
is. Yes, it is. Roses are red.
No,
April
I
is gray.
disagree.
But in a few weeks, it's gonna be May. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
You didn't do it. Can you do it like Justin Timberlake does it?
I can't.
Why?
I wish I could.
Yeah, you can.
He could.
You do it.
He
Just
can.
do it.
We've heard him
now
sing.
that you
You're-
know what I'm
you're a
talking
machine.
about. Just it's gonna be. Can you do the?
I like you doing it much better.
Yeah.
I totally did that. You're welcome.
It's your
Yeah.
joke. It's
It's-
not mine. It's not.
It's gonna
like,
be
you sell
May.
it so
It's
much
gonna be
better.
May, you
Yeah.
guys, and it's Justin Timberlake.
But it's actually
saying
not though.
It's gonna be me.
still mid-April. Like,
It's
Yeah.
almost May.
You got 15, almost 15
it's really
days.
not
You got
that far away. It's really
no.
not.
Got to get the
16
the
days.
fertilizer down.
it's
get the
mid-April.
plants.
Yeah.
Plants
Tomorrow's my
ready to
dad's
go.
birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
Ah.
Glenn. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy heavenly birthday.
Yep. How old would he be?
Well,
He would be 73.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Glenn. We sure miss him.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for putting up with us. We always have fun stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Although today we didn't really talk
Yeah.
about anything that we planned
Well,
on
that
talking
just
about.
that just lets you know if you have some suggestions or you'd like to hear us talk about something, then hit us up because we'd be glad to talk about.
yeah. If you want to be on the
Anything.
show,
We did-
if you want
we talked
Gustavo
about
or
getting the house fixed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting the house
Let's
fixed
do
up.
that. You
Getting
know
the
what?
yard
Let's
ready
just
to go.
let's just get Goose on the
can,
the show.
can you just get Gustavo to come over
Yeah.
on like next Friday
Yeah.
at like 3:30 and put his ass on the camera?
I just
I'll
want
call
to call him Goose though.
I'll-
Can I call him
I'll call.
Goose?
Can we call him
You
Goose?
can call him Goose. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Maverick and Goose? Can I
It's
be
like
Maverick?
all the kids, everything is sus.
You can be Maverick.
Obvi.
Sus.
Yes, that's the thing. Sus, Avi,
Yeah, everything is shortened.
what's the other one?
Yeah. God, you guys are.
There's another
guys
really
are
good
old.
one.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that Avery and my niece Bailey, they say that I'm too old to say sus. However, I disagree because I've been saying sus for a long time.
Boyf instead of boyfriend. Boyf.
Oh man.
Why? Why do you have to
Boyf?
like? Why can't you just say boyfriend? Why do you have to say boyf? Why can't you like
So
hold
is it-
hold the
is
whole
it-
thing?
Is it girlf for a girlfriend?
It's the coddling of
Girl-
America, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's the coddling of America.
Obvi,
So,
guys.
that's
what's going on.
Yeah.
Obvi.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
so real talk.
They don't make them like
We
us
appreci-
anymore.
Yeah.
They really don't.
We appreciate you putting up with us. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Okay.
I'll get
Before
Goose
we
on
go, there is no magic pill to achieve anything you want. The magic pill is you guys. If there's something you want out there, this is real talk right now. If there's something you want, you go get it. Nobody's gonna hand it to you. Do it. Boom. If
Love
it's
it.
a house, we can help you get it. How's that?
Amen.
You are the secret ingredient.
You are the secret ingredient. It's
No, we are the secret
it.
Kung
ingredient.
Fu Panda. The secret
Yeah.
ingredient
Just
is
kidding.
you. Yeah. No. Okay.
The secret ingredient is
Hard work.
hard work. Do what you say you're
Yeah.
gonna do.
The golden rule.
Take care of your people.
Yep. And go
Yeah.
get it.
Always do the right thing.
Don't talk about
Don't-
it. Be about it. Be about it.
There's so many
Don't-
things.
And don't be a douche.
And don't be a douche. And if you see a skunk, run.
And don't
Yeah.
wheeze the juice.
Yeah.
either.
Back away.
He's in the
Back away.
juice.
Back away slowly from the skunk.
Go he's in the juice. What is that?
Pauly Shore, man.
I know. That's really
Yeah.
weird. That's a weird one. Nobody's gonna know about
Yeah.
wheezing the juice.
I think
I
a
knew
few,
that
a few. Of,
Yeah.
there might be a few of us out there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A lot of
All
us
right.
Gen
Have a good
Xers that'll know
weekend.
that.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.